Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Mr. Stocks on the Go, and we are back with a brand new portfolio update, guys. Please go ahead, smash the like button. Let's get this video to 30 likes. Also, guys, if you'd like to support the channel, please go ahead, check out the links in the description, guys. You also have a link that I'll be pinning in the comment section for Wealthsimple trade, guys. Whereas if you sign up using my referral code, guys, deposit just $1 and you will receive $25 to help you out on your investment journey. We also have the brand new trading platform that they have now brought to Canada, which is MooMoo Canada, guys. I will also have a link in the description for that. And as you see, they have their new Tfsa and RRSP rollout, so that you can go ahead, sign up, get your Tfsa or your RRSP account on MooMoo Canada. And guys, it is an absolute great platform. So I urge you guys, check it out. If you like the charts, if you like knowing that extra information, definitely you will love MooMoo Canada. All right, so without further ado, guys, let's jump straight into the account. And as you can see, guys, the overall account is sitting at $8,011.92, which is a all-time high. All right, so we're gonna jump straight into the Tfsa, and we're gonna look at the buys, the sells, and what's the outlook for the portfolio. So this week was an absolute great week, guys. As you can see, if you look at the portfolio, this is the Canadian holdings. You can see that big dip right here, guys. I think some of it was due to a withdrawal that I had made. Well, not a withdrawal, a conversion. I converted some Canadian dollars to US, and I think that helped the dip, but the rest of it was due to that downside that we had in the market, I think a week back. So yeah, now the portfolio is recovering and it's doing great. Did add a couple new stocks, so we're gonna go over the dailies. So the 1 day portfolio is down $1.69, 0%. The week we are down $20.44. The 1 month we are up, and that's 2%. The 3 month we're up 3%. The 1 year we are up 3%. So basically the same as the 3 months, because we just started this. As I said, this whole theme is bringing your portfolio from $0 straight up to 15K. And right now, how the portfolio is progressing, guys, I anticipate that we're going to hit 15K before the end of the year, so we might have to make that 20K. All right, so you guys can follow along. I'm by no means a financial advisor, so before buying any stock, any ETF that you see me bring to this platform, please do your own due diligence. So as you can see, guys, we got ATD made a nice climb, now sitting at $81.13. We still have the same amount of shares, haven't changed. We're up 5.05%, which is nice. I will definitely start adding to this ATD starting next week. Constellation Software added, I think, $500 just off the go. It has been down. It's recovering right now. I anticipate it will have a nice rally going into the earnings, so I will definitely look out for that. I will also be adding to this position. As you know, Constellation Software is an absolute beast of a company. I just love this company. Let me know in the comment section, guys, if you own Constellation Software. All right, the next one on my list is Hammond Manufacturing Corp Limited. I absolutely love this little baby right here. $13.28. I now own 10 shares. We're up 3.90%. I just started buying into this position, guys. Absolutely, it has just been on a tear since I bought it. Not really happy because I haven't been able to accumulate as much shares as I want to. So I'm definitely hoping for a pullback to the $12 range. I started picking it up at $11, but as you can see right now, my average cost is $12.78. Definitely hoping for a pullback. This company is absolutely beautiful. I love what they're going on with. So I will continue to add to this share. I definitely see a great future. If you look at the 5-year chart, guys, just look at that. Amazing. And it has, as I said, it has just been on a tear since I bought in. Let me know if you own shares of Hammond Manufacturing Corp. All right, guys, next on the list is Lumine Group. And Lumine pulled back now to $31. I'm currently at 10 shares. I think I'm at average cost of $31.99. Yeah, so $31.99. I am in this position, down 3%. So not really worried. I will continue to add to this position as I do really like Lumine. It is a spin-off of Constellation Software, so yeah, I anticipate the company will do good in the coming years. Next up is Topicus, and Topicus did have a pullback also to 103. So now I'm down 4.31%. All of these pullbacks give me opportunities to buy. I don't really get thrown off if I buy in a high because I don't really go all in at one time. So I just pick up a little shares just to get my feet wet. And once I do that, then I can build out a position. So the more this pullback, it's the better for me. I'll continue to add to this position. My average cost right now is 108.49. And yeah, we're down 4%, 4.31%. And this is also a spin-off of Constellation Software. This company is based in Europe, though, so this just gives me some exposure in the Europe region. Then we have ZSP, 10 shares. ZSP has just been performing absolutely crazy. Every week for the last 3 weeks, the S&P 500 ETF has just been setting new highs, and I'm really happy. I continue to dollar cost average into it. It's just something that you don't really have a day or time to dollar cost average, and you just set it up and just set it and let it rip. All right, guys, so that's how I do it. I just have it on autopilot for deposits to go into ZSP. All right, so let's head over to the US holdings, which is a lot more exciting in my opinion. All right, so right now we're currently up. Let's see on the 1 day. Yeah, on the 1 day we're up 1%, which is $36. On the 1 week we're up 3%. The 1 month we're up 0%. On the 3 month, we're up 1%. And as I said, this account's just been here about 3 months now. All right, so we really did have a good week for the US holdings. Let's see what we have here. So we did pick up a full share of Apple in the portfolio, which is nice. We're up 0.43%. Apple has just been flat. Alibaba, we have 5 shares, and it is up back 2.54%. So it's sitting at $72. Alibaba did recover real nice after the earnings. Guys, it has been a rough 2 weeks for me in this portfolio. Every single stock that I own that had their earnings, I'm talking about the big tech, Microsoft, Google, they all had a pullback. I really had nothing to rejoice over. Aside from the fact that they did beat on their earnings, guys, there was nothing else really in the portfolio for me to be like, oh yeah, I hit a home run on this one. But yeah, congrats to those who are holding Meta, ARM, a lot of these other companies that just skyrocketed, right? So next up we have Google. We did pick up an extra share of Google, so now we have 3 shares of Google. As I've been chanting on this platform, guys, I absolutely think that Google is undervalued at the current price, and for what they're doing, Google has continuously beat on their earnings, and they just show a lot of sign of improvement. And I think that in the coming quarters, we're going to see Google take off. All right, next off, we have Microsoft. Still 1 share of Microsoft. Microsoft did have a breakout from that 412, 413 range, and now it's sitting at 420, which is nice. So that's up 6.69%. Oh, and Google, we're up 5.84%. All right. Next up is Neo. Neo is trying to recover. It's at $5.93. I will be picking up some more shares of Neo in this coming week. So we are down 12.62%. Let me know if you have shares of Neo in your portfolio. I absolutely think that this company has a huge future ahead of it. It's just time. And we all know it's a Chinese company, so they are going through their times right now, which I do anticipate in the future their relation with the US will get better. That's just my opinion. All right. We did add Nvda to the account. Yeah, we added 0.1426 shares, and we're up 2.75%. So I hear a lot of people asking, is Nvda still a good buy? In my opinion, guys, I think that this stock has the potential to go to $1,000 and beyond. So at this point, I have started picking up shares. I was hesitant before, hesitated a couple times on pulling the trigger, but I have right now. Not really happy that this was the point that I had to get to pull it, but yeah, I did pull the trigger on Nvda, and it is now a part of the portfolio. Next off is PayPal. Guys, PayPal doing a nice recovery. Also had a rough week with PayPal. We're still down 4.05%. Currently own 5.1473 shares. And yeah, I did add to this position on the dip also, guys. I do think that PayPal will recover in the coming years, and it's just a matter of time. They are doing a lot of great stuff. I think that this new CEO is going to execute on what he says. I think he's just playing the ball field really safe right now, and I agree with what he's doing. So let's see in the future how PayPal pays off. Also, SoFi had a nice recovery back to the $8 range. I was hoping that it would stay in the $7 range for this coming week, so I could pick up some more shares, about 20 more shares. But we will see how that plays out next week. If you own shares of SoFi, let me see in the comment section. And guys, as you can see, these positions I try to not go bonkers with, because they have the possibility to double, and I really would not want it to double and then just be the majority of my portfolio. So I try to still invest in my solid foundation stocks like the Apple, the Visa, the Microsoft, to keep a stable portfolio. All right, guys. As I said before, my dad once told me, the wise man built his house on a solid foundation. The foolish man built his house on the sand, thinking that, hey, he'll have a better view to see in the sea and the water. And that was not a solid foundation. So when the tides came in, what happens? It washed everything away. So you got to make sure that your portfolio has a solid foundation, guys. All right. Next off, we have Tesla. Tesla has been controversial for the last 2 weeks or a couple weeks now, guys. It has recovered beautifully back to $193. And we have 2 shares in this account. I do own about 10 shares of Tesla right now overall. I have some on my Questrade platform, and yeah, that's about it. I do have some in my RRSP also on Wealthsimple Trade. Yeah, so as I said, I've seen a lot of people backlash me for saying buy the dip on Tesla. A lot of people said Tesla was going straight to 160. It was going to 140 on that last pullback. And guys, for me, whenever I see an opportunity, I try to seize the opportunity right away. I don't try to listen to all the news and the rumors. You can't feed into that. As a investor, you try not to feed into that. You look at what the company is offering, and if you have done your research on the company, you should already know why you are buying that company. So when people talk and people say this and people say that, it really does not matter. It really should not matter. A lot of people miss this opportunity waiting, listening to a friend who thought they were analysts telling them, hey, Tesla's going to 160, Tesla's going to 140, you should wait, you don't buy it now. And look at Tesla, right back up to 190. It went down to as low as I think 170 something, and it went right back up. So a lot of people did miss that boat, and it's sad a lot of the times, but that's just a part of the investing game. All right, next off, we are off to TSM, now sitting at $133.11. I am absolutely happy that I bought it when I did buy it this week. So this is also a addition to the portfolio, and we have 2 shares currently, 2.1002 shares. And yeah, guys, I think we bought in at $115 a share. I did add some more, so it did change the average cost, but it's around there. Yeah, $115.43. And since I bought it in the last 5 days, it has had a magnificent run. As you can see, it's up 15%, guys, which is just amazing. Yeah, I definitely hope it does pull back so I could add to this position. If you guys have shares of TSM, let me see you comment TSM with a fire emoji in the comment section, guys. Absolutely love TSM. All right, so we are off to the last and final stock, which is Visa. And yeah, I do plan to even this out to 2 shares shortly. Visa has been a little bit flat in this $276 range, 271, around there, bouncing back and forth. It has not had a breakout since earnings either way. As I said, none of the companies that I own who had great earnings had any breakouts, which is just like disappointing. But guys, you can't feed into the FOMO, and a lot of people be selling their stocks that they have absolutely great stocks, and they be selling the stocks because they feed into the FOMO, and then they buy a next stock, and because they see it running up and not realizing, hey, that stock's probably done its time. It's ran up and it's going to be probably coming back down, or it's going to run flat for another couple months, and you just left your stock that was running flat and is about to break out. And yeah, sometimes, guys, it's just patience. You really got to be patient while investing. All right, guys, so I still own Visa in this area. I do want to try and pick up some more shares, so I will definitely try to do that next week, which is my buying week. And as you can see on the watch list, we have Costco, GFL, Palantir, QQC. And congratulations to all the shareholders in Palantir. I do think that Palantir is going to have a pullback. For some reason, I think it will pull back to about $20, probably $19. And that is when I will decide whether or not I will add it to the portfolio. So yeah, that's about it, guys, for the Tfsa portfolio update. Please do remember to stay invested, stay building out that generational wealth, guys. You know, it's your boy, Mr. Stocks on the Go. Let's kick it off in the comment section. Let's comment. I want to thank you guys for bringing up the channel to 1,600 subscribers, guys, which is just amazing. Stay blessed, stay building out that generational wealth. It's your boy, Mr. Stocks on the Go. I am out.